it's a vertical long-form video. I get it. I just wanted to thank everyone who joined us here for Kanto Week. It's been a lot of fun. We've grown as a YouTube channel, and I can't wait for another chance to do something like this. I mean this with the utmost sincerity. Thank you all. So without further ado, here are all 9 videos of Kanto Week. Wait, that math doesn't make sense. I didn't think I'd be using this background so early, but it was made for specials, so. Pokemon has released 30th anniversary logos featuring every single Pokemon. Except Megas. There's no Megas in this for some reason. So of course that means my boy has his own 30th anniversary logo, and his son. It's really cool to have this. They used the Global Link artwork, which feels a little cheap, but to be fair, I'm not gonna ask for 1,000 new illustrations just for like a week of hype. But there is Global Link artwork for the Megas. Why weren't they included? But either way, I am super excited to see everything Pokemon has in store for their 30th anniversary, especially the new releases for Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch and Switch 2. And in honor of those releases, I will be hosting Kanto Week, 1 week of daily videos on this channel, starting on Friday, Pokemon Day, going to March 6th. So, I'll see you all in just 2 days. Pokemon re-releases Fire Red and Leaf Green today. So obviously, the question is, which one do you pick? Before we get into that, I just want to really talk about the games, just in general. Fire Red and Leaf Green have not been available since their original release on the Advance. Finally, they are here on the Switch, and they're compatible with Pokemon Home. Okay, but back to the main question. Which one do you pick? Here is a version exclusives chart that I stole from Instagram. Feel free to just study it for a minute, pause the video, do as you need, but I'm gonna pull out a couple highlights. One of the most important things in a Kanto game is your water type. If you don't choose Blastoise, you gotta catch one. Leaf Green just happens to have 2 of the best ones in the game. Fire Red has Golduck to make up for it, but in reality none of this matters because Vaporeon is available in both and is really good. Another type to consider is Fire. Fire Red happens to have Arcanine, who is often considered the best Gen 1 Fire type. Sorry, Charizard. In my opinion, I think I would pick Fire Red. Despite the fact that I love Venusaur, and I actually had a copy of Leaf Green first, I think Fire Red just has the better Pokemon. First of all, it has my 3rd favorite Pokemon, Oddish, but it also has Wooper, and Wooper is great. But slightly more importantly, it is the game that has I know I'm the electric guy and I probably shouldn't be stepping out of my territory, but let's talk about water types, specifically in Kanto. Water is one of the core types, so you'd think it would have some pretty good Pokemon, but in all reality, it just kinda sucks. In the first 3 generations, that is. See, back in the day, physical and special attacks were determined by the type, not the, well, attack. It was still calculated the same using the attack, special attack, and special if it's Gen 1. But that's where it kind of falls short, because a lot of Gen 1's water types just happen to be physical attackers. Pokemon like Cloyster, Seaking, even Gyarados just can't be used to their full potential in these older games. Of course, in modern times, the moves have their own designation, which really helps, but in the old days, they just weren't worth your time. Nowadays, when you catch a Pokemon, you have a few options on what to catch it in. You could be cool and do color coordination, or you could be normal and just throw a quick ball first and then spam Ultra Balls afterwards. But back in Kanto, you only had 5 options, and 2 of these you can't even really buy. But I just want to focus on one of these, the Master Ball, a Pokeball so strong that it can never... Did that Whiscash just eat it? Yes, there are times when the Master Ball can fail, but it's entirely dependent on the writers because it only happens in the anime. It's a myth that the Master Ball can fail in the Gen 1 games. Truly, it just bypasses the whole catching thing. So if your Master Ball does this, I don't know, something's missing. So you ever look at all the Gen 1 electric types and think, why are there so many balls here? Like, Electrode, Voltorb, Magneton's 3 balls, Magnemite's a ball. And if you go to circles, Pikachu's got 2 circles, Raichu's got 2 circles, Magnemite's eye is also a circle, Magneton ends up with 6 circles, and these 2 are obviously circles as well. What was with this? I tried looking to real life for an answer, but in our real world, a circle usually means off when it comes to electricity. And last I checked, Pikachu is not powered off. Even defibrillators are usually some sort of squarish shape, like sure rounded, but still square. I just realized Magnemite has more circles because of its screws. Magneton does too. Why so many circles? The only electrical thing I can think of that's actually a circle is MagSafe. But that didn't exist yet. I don't even have a final answer. Why so many circles? I was just looking at my binder and I was wondering, if I could have every card for one of these 9 Gen 1 electric types, which one would I? It's Pikachu. I would want Pikachu. As cool as Zapdos is, or as attractive as Magnemite is, Pikachu is worth so much money. Like, I'd actively rather display every Zapdos card. But if I had the choice between that or selling every single Pikachu card in the world, I would much rather be paying rent. Plain and simple, there's a reason he's the cash cow. All right, it's finally time for this. This was the second pick in the vote. It's finally time to go gambling. This is not the right person to talk to. We talked to the other guy, we're gonna grab 150 coins, and we're gonna be gambling until either we hit the jackpot or we run out of money, which would be sad. It's probably what's gonna happen, because I'm not good at timing. All right, first spin up. Can we get something? Can we get something? Come on. Oh, we actually got something. Heck yeah. All right, full honesty, there's over 10 minutes of gambling footage. If you want to see it, know what? I'll post a full, video, just exactly everything I recorded. But let's just look at a couple wins. So close to the jackpot, but at least it's a win, I guess. We got a 7. Can we get another? No. Oh, Meowth, though. Cherry. Ooh, another cherry. One more, one more. Ah! Ah! Alright, if we don't win this one, then we are under 100 for the first time. 7? No, we are under 100. Down to our last 11 coins. Gonna have to end on a weird 2 if we don't get any wins here. 5 left. Can we get a win? No. Okay, 2 left. I don't want to end on a weird 2. Oh, dang it. Alright, last roll. Can we get a win? Bankruptcy. I'll see you all next time. Can't believe I actually found a way to fit the Pokemon Day stuff into this. We're getting a Game Boy music box with 45 different Pokemon tracks in it. Well, technically not in it. It comes with 45 separate cartridges that hold the music. On one hand, I like it because that means the Game Boy Jukebox, as it's called, can get more music to it. But on the other hand, there's 45 cartridges in this one bundle alone. It's not gonna take me long to lose all of them. And at $70 for this release, it kinda seems doomed to fail. To end off Kanto Week, we got a 151 Mini Tin. I always love opening cards for you guys. 151 I don't have the best of luck with, so hopefully we at least get something. Come on, get out of there. Come on, thank you. We got a Fighting Energy coin, lame. And we got these guys, also lame. All right, let's open our packs. Weird question, but do you guys think it's possible to pull a verse of the Pokerap in a pack? Like, all the Pokemon are in the order like Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey. Alright, our first reverse is a Nidorino. We're hoping for... That's not something good. And a Flareon. Like, you need 151 or Evolution's base set to do it, but technically it's possible. Lightning Energy, hoping that's a good sign. Wait a minute. What is up with this corner, dude? Hopefully it just got damaged from the 10, but... I like pulling Squirtles. Squirtles are cool. Alright, reverse Eevee. Seadra, at least EX, that's a Dodrio. It's a bust today.